figure below shows 4 shaded identical circles with 2 unshaded circles. So these are the 4 shaded small circles, and then there'll be 2 unshaded circles, this one and this one. They mentioned that the diameter of the small unshaded circle AB is 4 cm. So the diameter, so if you were to plug them out, which means that from here to here, it is 4 cm. So how about the small one? So naturally the small one will be 2 cm, right? The diameter of the small will be 2 cm. Then they ask for, see how about the diameter of the big one? For this circle, right, let it roll to the bottom over here. If I roll over to the bottom over here, and then for this one, I roll to the big one over to the top over here. If this one is 4, each of them will be 2. If this one is 2, and this one is 2, and this one is 2, isn't it just 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, giving us 8? That is how you visualize the question. So this is 8 cm. Now with this will be very easy to do, because the question is asking for what fraction of the biggest circle is shaded, which means that we need to find the area of the small circle, the 4 small circle, over the area of the big circle. Okay, so let us find the small shaded circle first. So one small shaded circle, the area will be the same pi r squared, right? So it will be pi times r times r. Since they're only asking for a fraction, there is no need to input the answer, the value of your pi. Just put pi here first. I'll show you all why later. So pi times r times r. So for the small one, we know that the diameter is only what? 2 cm. The way two small circle is 4 cm. So one small circle will be 2 cm, the diameter. And if the diameter is 2 cm, the radius will be 1 cm. So it's just pi times 1 times 1, giving us pi cm squared. This is one small shaded circle, but I want 4. Therefore, 4 small shaded circles will be 4 times pi, giving us 4 pi cm squared. Okay, now look at the big one. The big one over here, right? Remember, we found out that the diameter is 8 cm. If the diameter is 8 cm, the radius is only half of the diameter, therefore it's 4 cm. So let's talk about the area of the biggest circle. So biggest circle would be pi times r times r. Always write down the formula first to remind yourself. So this will be pi times, diameter is 8, therefore radius will be 4 times 4, and this will be 16 pi cm squared. Now, do you realize that every single thing I wrote is all in terms of pi? Why do I want to do this? Now, because they're asking for a fraction of the bigger circle is shaded, right? So the answer would be the total of the 4 small shaded circle, which is 4 pi, over the area of the bigger circle, which is 16 pi. See, if it's just pi and pi, right, you can just cancel the pi, and then simplify 4 over 16 will give you 1 over 4. So you still get the answer, which means that there is actually no need to input the value of pi at all, because eventually when you put one over the other, it's going to cancel each other out, and then you're going to get a fraction over here. Alright, so this is actually quite easy. So remember, for this one, the only stumbling point will be the fact that they give you the diameter, and then you have to figure out the radius by yourself. And then you have to slowly roll one of this shaded ball over here and roll the other one over here to find out the total diameter of the big circle. And then you do the fraction portion. So while parents are watching this, teach your child how to place the circle properly, and then they will be able to find the information that they need. Done.